Hi, it's me. I'm back one more time. I wanted to, this has nothing to do with this class. I just wanted to make you aware of the fact that I am one of two or three or four NOC faculty members that regularly lead tours to other countries. Mr. Wade Watkins, Dr. Jeremy Cook on the Stillwater campus, of course, have done a lot of international travel. Mr. Steve McLaren on the Enid campus has done trips to Israel before. He's doing another one this summer. I'm very Eurocentric. I've only led trips to Europe. My wife, who's now the Vice President for Academic Affairs here at NOC, Dr. Pamela Stinson, actually began a program called the Gateway to the Humanities back in 2003 when she and a former colleague organized a tour of London and Paris. She led tours through 2010, and then there were some personal family crises, and then she went into administration full time. I kind of rebooted the program a few years ago and have been leading trips since then. I have two trips coming up that I wanted you to be aware of. Under web links, you'll find these posted. This one, Edinburgh-London trip, is this May. We do have a few spots left. I realize that given the cost of the trip, it may be impossible for most or any of you to afford it at this point. The current cost of the trip, as you can see, is $3,700 if you're 29 or younger. It's $3,858 if you're 30 or older. We partner with EF Tours out of Boston on this trip. It's going to be a pretty simple trip. We fly from Oklahoma City to Edinburgh. We spend 2 nights in Edinburgh. We were originally supposed to take an overnight train from Edinburgh to London, but now we're actually just going to stop and spend the night somewhere along the road. We'll be on a bus now because the train line that we used to take is canceled. So we'll drive down on bus, stop somewhere and spend the night, and then go into London where we'll spend 3 nights and then fly back home. There is an optional stay behind at Dublin, but we're not doing that part of the trip. It'd be great because Ireland is beautiful, but we're going to just spend 2 days and nights in the capital of Scotland, Edinburgh, and then 3 nights in the capital of England and Great Britain and the United Kingdom, London, one of the greatest cities in the world. You can view the full itinerary here by clicking out and see exactly what we're going to do. It includes a trip to Windsor Palace and some other amazing things. And on the cost breakdown, you can see everything that's included. You can click here and view the details. So if by any chance any of you have an extra $3,700 to $3,900 lying around and you would like to go on this trip in May, you can sign up right here on this website, or you can contact me and get more details about that trip. The trip that might be a little more enticing to some of you, if for no other reason than that you'd have more time to pay it off. Next May 2018, I'll be leading a tour to Barcelona in northeastern Spain, southern France, the so-called French Riviera, and to Italy. This trip, again, will be in May of 2018. You can see, again, a complete itinerary here of everything that we're going to be visiting on the trip. And you can see the price breakdown, which right now is $32.95 for those 29 and younger. That would work out to $229 a month. If you're 30 or older, it would be $35.75, and that includes an upgrade to a double room, whereas the 29 and younger price has with it the expectation that you'd stay in a room with 2 or 3 other same gender travelers. There is a $200 discount that applies through next Tuesday, February 28th, and you can lock in that price by paying a $95 enrollment fee and setting up a payment plan to begin paying for the trip. You have 14 months to pay it off, so it's an attractive option for those that could afford, a little over $200 a month to go towards that trip. I'm having an informational meeting next Monday on the Tonkawa campus at 6:30 in Central Hall 211. So if any of you are close to Tonkawa or you want to drive over for that, again, that's this coming Monday, February 27th, in Central Hall 211. And I'll be going over this trip, answering any and all questions, talking about some of our past trips. I've been to all of these places before, and I've been on this exact trip before in 2007. It's a fantastic trip, and I would love for you to be able to go with us. You can get information about any of our global studies options by going to our webpage, going down to Global Education under the About NOC tab. You'll see my friend Wade Watkins' smiling face pop up there. And then you'll see everything that we have coming up, right? Wade's leading a group to Greece and Italy over spring break. We have a summer program in Dublin. Here's my trip to England and Scotland in May. Wade, next spring break, is taking a group to London, Paris, and Amsterdam. There's a May environmental science class in Costa Rica. Here is Mr. McLaren's trip to Israel in June. You see a Dublin summer program in 2018. And then here's my community trip, as it's called, global community trip to Barcelona, southern France, and Italy. And there are clickable links on most of these. It tells you who the professor or person is, in many cases, that is in charge of this. So this is a great picture from the Cinque Terre, which is a string of 5 ancient fishing villages in Italy that will be part of our itinerary in May of next year. So if any of you are interested again in that trip, I'd love to see you Monday night, or just email me, call me, let me know you're interested, and I'll get back with you. But again, there may be other trips that NOC sponsors that would be more fit your interest better. Oh yeah, there's one to Peru and Machu Picchu in June, by the way, and then a London program in 2018 as well. So look through those. You can get information about any of them through those links, and maybe you can be a global traveler with NOC. We're very proud of our global ed program. We hope to do more and more of it in the future, and you could be part of that. So it's not cheap, but I guarantee you, as someone who never had been anywhere except Mexico until I was 40, travel abroad really has changed my life. And I continued, I'm now a travel addict, which I didn't realize you could even be a travel addict until I started traveling, but I'm very addicted now. But I think it's one of my healthier addictions. So yeah, let me know if you're interested, and I'd be happy to talk to you about any and all of these travel opportunities. Okay, see you guys.